So there are rumors that Square Enix is up for sale. And just very recently, Square Enix says that it's not up for sale. Here, after there was a report that multiple companies are trying to buy Square Enix, and it's Microsoft and Sony, not Nintendo. Microsoft and Sony are trying to buy Square Enix. Nix. I think it's pretty bad that the two big gaming companies, instead of trying to promote their company games on each other, who is on a better console, making deals with these companies. This is the same thing with the Sega rumors. If this and now Square Enix, there will be no people will be angry if they just keep buying. If Sony buys, for example, Sony buys Square Enix and Konami, Microsoft buys, for example, Sega and I'm gonna say Activision. Activision. It would remove all competition with third party. Oh yeah, we have all these third party titles, but you can either buy it on this console or this console. Buy the better version or buy whichever on the console. And there has been rumors, and of course the Sony fanboys on 4chan are saying, oh my God, Sony is buying, but both Sony and Microsoft, both of them are trying to buy Bloomberg. Several parties are interested in buying Square Enix. Several parties, including Microsoft and Sony themselves, here, 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 and we all know both the next generation consoles are not selling too well. Okay, both the Xbox Series X and Sony. At least Microsoft is honest with their sales, unlike Sony, where they're claiming the PS5 is breaking records. The PS5 is supposedly breaking records. We all know that's false. People are seeing through Sony's lies. Okay, most of the people who are buying PS5s are scalpers and and those types of people. Not many people are actually playing PS5. Dell. PS5s are sitting there collecting dust because nobody wants to play PS5s because the console is nothing but a failure. Okay, most of the PS5 games can be played on the PS4, which is a big problem. For example, the big exclusive they promoted, Spider-Man Miles Morales, can also be played on your PS4, so there's no point in buying a PS5. The only real exclusives are Godfall and the Ratchet and Clank game that's coming, and a remake of a PS3 game. So that's not really exclusive. The only exclusive is Godfall and Ratchet and Clank with the part. I think Ratchet and Clank with the parts also on PS4 as well. So on PS again, like Microsoft, and Godfall is rumored to coming to the Xbox. So that means Sony's PS5, has no true exclusives. When the PS4 came out, it had Killzone Shadowfall and it had Knack. Those were exclusives. Those were exclusive games. Yeah, people didn't like those games. Those games didn't really sell that well compared to Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us and the Uncharted Collection and God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn, but they were still exclusive games that people bought, that launch gamers bought. Even Microsoft had exclusives. They had Rise, Shadow, Fall of Rome. They had, what was those other games? Dead Rising 3 and Forza. Okay. I think Forza was a launch game for the Xbox One. I could be so or not, but they had like 2 or 3 exclusives with the console like Sony did, and now neither have any real exclusives. All the exclusives are either come to other consoles at some point, or on PC, or on the last generation. Okay, same thing with the supposed Bloodborne port. According to leaks, it's also coming to PC. So Sony, Bloodborne's not gonna be a true exclusive either way. Okay, Sony is relying on remakes and reboots like Nintendo is doing, and I think it's gonna backfire on them, unlike Nintendo, because Nintendo, they're playing Wii U games because the Wii U didn't sell that well. So they were saying, oh yeah, our console's selling so well, let's put games on a failed console called the Wii U and put them all on the Switch. Okay, most of the people who own the Wii U will be angry, but most people who didn't buy a Wii U, it only sold 12 million copies. The Switch sold 6 times the Wii U. Okay, 6 to 7 times the Wii U already. Okay, and it's still going. The console is still going. It's gonna sell probably like around the DS numbers at the end of its lifetime. Its lifetime. But yep, that's basically it. Goodbye.